Hey everybody, it's Eduardo here with your DraftStream final results and talent pool preview. We tried, y'all. We tried to break the broom. We tried to stop the sweep. And here it is. All respect to our overlord and champion, Gamble24x7. G24, the homie, has done it again. He has executed a clean money sweep. He has won first place. He has won second place. He has won the low ball. He is our weekly clean money sweep champion. Stop the sweep. Stop the sweep. Stop the sweep. We couldn't do it, y'all. We could not do it. I tried. This guy is a DraftStream savant. How close did he get to perfect? Well, he got pretty darn close. Perfection looks like 1,443.19 points. It would have a headliner stack from 911, a headliner and co-star from 911 Lone Star, headliner stacked from All-American, Charmed, and then, oh, interesting, a headliner from Nancy Drew and a day player from Nancy Drew. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of value there in Nancy Drew, apparently. So, yeah, he got close. He definitely got close. The winning call sheet has similar elements. These three are blockers. Actually, he squeezed an extra headliner from Lone Star. Only one headliner from All-American. Legacies performed pretty well for him. And then he had an optimal stack of Nancy Drew Season 2. So he gets first and second place money. And also the low ball bonus $15 for a whopping $90 out of the $100 prize pool. I came in third. I came in fourth. But third place in the money goes to Henry G, a.k.a. The Roan. And he really did try to put up a valiant defense, but in the end, the White Tiger could not quite get there. And let's talk about the White Tiger real quick. I just finished that today. Very interesting movie. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's, basically focuses on the servant class in India, the archaic caste system in India, and the vestiges of it still today, and how one man who's kind of born into, extreme poverty from the country comes to the city and basically has to kind of, shape up or get, devoured by the harsh economics of the servant class. And it's interesting. It's compelling. I'm actually, let me rate this one here. I'll give it an 8. There's some stuff I didn't quite understand because I'm just a poor lowly American, but man, it's worth a watch. It's worth your time. So the White Tiger, I thought would perform a little better than it did, so that ended up hurting me as well. Henry G, our friend, never quite improved like we'd hoped. Although this right here is really pretty solid, but you needed a little more help on the back end to overtake, to stop the sweep. We need to stop the sweep, y'all. We can't let him do this again next week. We just can't. I'm just messing with you, G24. I'm very proud of you. You work so hard. You take it so seriously, and your efforts are always rewarded. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the low ball. This is what a perfect low ball call sheet looks like. A lot of no man's land. Pretty much our worst performing title of the week. Followed by a day player stack of Walker and a day player from Brothers by Blood. 75,100 spent, 606.83. How close did the homie get? Not bad. Within 20 points of it. And this one, he had himself some Walker. Yeah, he had three day players from Walker, which I like. He also had a decent amount of No Man's Land, and it was Breaking Fast that actually ended up performing better than its salary, quite honestly. 5,100 as a day player got you 70.30. So in a case where you're trying to not get value, it got him good value. So the way to play, and 75,000 right on the dot. Well done, well played. And then let's see how the draft mode shook out. 9th place. What went wrong here? Well, it looks like, yeah, and this is fine. White Tiger didn't quite deliver like we had hoped. Although honestly, for a headliner, this is decent value. Riverdale. I mean, you want more. If you want to win, you need more value out of it. It's not a bad choice at all. Legacies, your optimal stack here, was pretty solid. And Daughter from Another Mother is good value. It's just this week, I mean, you had to really rise up. You had to really rise above. I mean, everyone averaging over 13.5 points per $1,000 in budget ahead of you. This really warms my heart, y'all. Like, seriously, like, no bullshit. I mean, the fact that you guys are and have gotten so good at this game that you are really just wringing out value like a champ. I mean, this is good. This is what you want to see at this point now, a somewhat mature game. We've been playing this. We've been running this for, goodness, since April of last year. So, and some of you guys, Gamble 24x7. He's been here from the start. He was here from the Cinema Draft alpha release game. So he had some of those game mechanics in him already. But I just really do appreciate in general just how good you guys have gotten at getting value out of your call sheets. I mean, like, I'm really proud of you guys, seriously. So and I thank you for your data. Like, it's been delightful seeing how strategies have sharpened up, how value recognition has become more astute, and how it's going to take damn near a perfect call sheet to win. That's the way it should be. And when we do release the beta version of Cinema Draft, featuring the DraftStream game, and we do open it up and have hundreds to thousands more people playing every week in different games, I mean, you're gonna need to be precise. You're gonna need a combination of skill and luck to win. So I am very proud of you guys. Sorry if I'm getting professionally mushy, but this is good stuff. I appreciate it. So anyways, congrats to G24 on yet another clean sweep. $90 being zelled to you shortly, my friend. Henry G, welcome back to the winner's circle. Looking forward to sending you that little PayPal at $10 as well. All right. Let's move on to new business. This week, 25 hot ones. Everything from Axios, the news program, back for its 4th season tonight on HBO. Yeah, HBO, that's right. Sorry, sometimes I get confused. Sometimes I think it's Showtime, but no, it's HBO. Back on HBO, and down to Wendy Williams, the movie. Lord help us all. This is a real thing. They made a Lifetime movie out of Wendy Williams. So I guess she's not like quite like a shock jock, but she had like one of those syndicated talk show. Urban radio, basically black people. Black radio, syndicated talk show, which she parlayed into a daily show, which quite honestly I've never been able to sit entirely all the way through. But it's popular, I guess. It's had its longevity, and I guess she's had issues with substance abuse, or let me take that back. I'm not even sure. She's had personal issues, personal demons, which affected her work enough to create a Lifetime movie. So Godspeed, Wendy Williams. 90 minutes of your life. Someone's gonna watch it, I'm sure. So and we also see the return of bonding, what I thought was one of my cheeky little delights. basically a college grad student is an S&M dominatrix at night to help pay for school and stuff. And oh yeah, and she enlists her gay BFF, her gay best friend from high school, to be her assistant. So I guess he finds the he finds the Johns, and she, smacks him up. And it was interesting because they were like 15-minute episodes. They went by real quick. It was Netflix playing around with the format, which I really appreciated, because he'd be in it. I mean, you could knock out an entire season in like one sitting. It was like 8 episodes, I think, last time. Was it? Yeah, 8 episodes the first. 7 episodes the first season. Okay. Yeah, so it was just odd all over the place. The 15-minute episodes, kind of interesting. And it never quite felt rushed either. They, I guess they had a slight story and said what they had to say. So Bonding's back. Desus and Mero, they're back. I think they're on twice a week. Yeah, they're... The brand is strong! What else? And also of note... of note, of course, the little things. Let's actually transition over to the talent pool. Because if you want to see the most expensive title on the slate, it is going to be the little things. Now, this is a little bit unproven, only because we don't have a ton of data for these HBO Max direct to home / in theater viewing. And I mean, honestly, if you're a theater in the United States these days, you're really trying to show first run movie theaters. I mean, I know we all got to keep the lights on and shit, but my God, I mean, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Anyways, so they're debuting these day and date in theaters and also on the HBO Max platform. And it's no secret I'm an avowed Denzel Washington lover. He is my favorite actor of all time, period. And him being paired up with another Academy Award winner, Rami Malek. Whatever you want of Bohemian Rhapsody, and I thought it was hot garbage. Rami Malek is a very talented actor, so it'll be very cool to see them. I think they're partners, maybe matching wits, something like that. Jared Leto plays the villain, the big bad. So it's an interesting cast, and there really is some separation, at least in my projections, between what the little things could do and should do versus the next title. So that's why I have it priced up at $17,500. You'll be paying for points, not for value. And surprisingly, like, the ratings are, the brand is strong, the ratings are strong in Desus and Mero. So it'll be interesting to see, what scores they get for their season 3 premiere. But yeah, the brand is definitely strong with Desus and Mero. So they're at 14.4 each. Desus Nice, the Kid Mero. And then these are some of their, frequent guests. They really do have a bond with Anna Kendrick, which I think is very interesting, because she's just not the one you'd kind of expect to throw on some Timbs and spend a day in the Bronx. What else? Carey Mulligan, Ray Fiennes, The Dig. Palmer seems interesting. This is Justin Timberlake as how do they pitch it? Kind of like an ex-convict strikes up a friendship with a boy from a troubled home, but it has all these kind of like, even from the poster, these possibly menacing overtones. And did they put this in the South? I don't know. Kind of like what they call it, a gothic horror, Southern Gothic. There we go, which is kind of its own little brand genre, its own little brand of entertainment. Southern Gothic, where it's kind of just fear lurking around the corner. Like, what is this guy's intentions? Why is he hanging out with this kid? I don't know. So it'll probably play on those expectations. And I'm not saying I'm rushing out to see this, but I'm intrigued. And I like Justin Timberlake as an actor. Like, I honestly cannot remember a single song from his last 2 albums, but as an actor, he's interesting to me. Anytime rewatching The Social Network, it just like he really does, fly through that movie. Mixed Dish, I love me some Mixed Dish. That's coming back. Very, very dadcore, middle of the road, ABC comedy. With just a slight tinge of subversive humor that is known from the Ish extended universe, grownish, blackish, and now mixed-ish. And then Axios. And I just want to give a shout out when it comes to Axios for my girl, Courtney Brown. Those of you who've actually watched my Blacks in Bitcoin podcast may remember her from guest starring a couple times in interviews on on that show a couple years ago. She is now, at the time I think she worked at CNBC, and now she works for Axios. They'll be able to get her back on the show, but it was my pleasure to be able to put her up as an actor in the talent pool for you to add to your call sheets. I may throw her on one just on GP, just on general principle. All right. And what will you be using to fill out your lowball call sheets? Well, Haymaker definitely seems like the front runner, but it's not enough in salary. So where can we possibly make up some salary? Well, maybe the Penguin Bloom. Here it's a bit of a tough watch. Early reviews. Snowpiercer's kind of popular, but maybe it's overrated. I don't know. The Lady in the Dale. I don't know. It's HBO, and this is a documentary too. HBO documentaries, and some of these documentary miniseries are very hit and miss. Like ones I thought would just blow up, just disappear. Ones I'm not checking for, blow up. Like I can't call it these days. So, Lady in the Dale, which sounds marginally interesting. I'm not sure it's worth like the 4-episode treatment. But of a larger-than-life entrepreneur rose to prominence with her promotion of a fuel-efficient 3-wheel car known as the Dale. And apparently, she was an Elizabeth Holmes-like fraud. So, I guess they decided they're going to try to wring 4 episodes out of this. But you know what? I'm always looking for third monitor entertainment while I'm working the game for you guys. So, I'll probably check it out. I won't lie. Alright, so I think it's going to do it for now, everybody. Everybody, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your data, as always. We gotta stop. We gotta stop the sweep and stop the streak. I think it's been 4 or 5 weeks in a row now that G24, the homie, has won. But it's time for some new blood, and damn it, I'm gonna do my best. You know what? Hear me now, Gamble 24x7. I am calling my shot. I am winning this week. Mic drop. Actually, pencil drop. You heard it here first. I'm calling my shot. I'm stopping the streak. I'm stopping the sweep. I'm breaking the broom. I'm winning this week. Holla at your boy.